Okay, good afternoon, everyone. It's Thursday, April the 9th, and today was a really good day. I was finished by about 10:30, 10:45 in the morning. I hit my goal of over 1,000. I finished with $1,342 off 3 trades today, and here they are. So I'm going to take you through them. So we started with the TQs. And again, like yesterday, the morning opened up. It basically dropped down, and I ignored that beginning morning. And looks like, let's turn this off actually. Let's go to settings here. Let's turn off the last value price line. There we go. So starting in the morning, we had a little drop in price, like we do always every morning, or it goes up. And Calico always says to skip this first run. And so we started on the second run. And what happened was it came up here. I did receive a good signal here. This would be a 5 essentially. I have half a point, half a point, half a point here. It took the 15, the fib, and we had a strong candle, and the 50. And once it took the 50, I took my position. And I took this position at 56.05, so a little bit higher, right in this area here. And I just wrote it up. And basically, once I saw the MACD starting to curl, I did get, I saw that this was getting a little high. And basically, I got a doji candle here against a fib. I said it was time to sell. Lock in the profits, nothing wrong with that. It was $517. So that was a good trade to start. Of course, it followed through. And we had a little bounce here off the fib. And so it tested that 50 MA, and I thought, okay, this should have been enough maybe to go in right here, but I waited for the MACD to cross. Thought I was going to get more signal. I didn't really, but I took it in. And the only thing I had going against me here was really this fib up here. So it was a little bit high to the fib, and I knew that, and I was ready to sell right away. And I did sell it just a couple cents later, so I was in at 56.19, so right down here, and sold it at 56.34. On this candle right at the top, right against the fib. So once it started to lose momentum, and it was struggling to get up there for 1, 2, really 4 candles now. It was time to exit. That was a quick $135 trade, and then as you can see, this thing just went for a nosedive. But by that time, I was already during the nosedive. I saw the nosedive was happening, and basically the 50 MA was going to act as a ceiling for a little while once we had this little confirmation of this downfall here. So we had the 15 EMA. Let's open this up, the purple, the 15 EMA curled down over top. We got the death cross. So, the 15 crossed underneath the 50 MA, and I knew it was time to jump and test the SQs. And that happened over here. So on the SQs, as that was falling, I think it would have been here, we basically got a confirmation over the 50. We got a confirmation over the 15. I just waited to take this magic fib. The only thing that was bad, that there was a fib here. So I really gave this entry a 4.5, which was a strong entry. And I wrote it right up until this fib here. I didn't want to endure the pullback. So I guess the signal was still good. I was worried about this coming down. It was starting to angle down. It was oversold at 87. It has nowhere else to go but down. The TTM was really strong here. We had good signal on the MACD, good separation. So instead of enduring the pullback, what happened was I sold it right at the top, literally. So I entered there at 15.49 down here, and I exited at 15.72 near the top. I guess once I got that doji, I got the bottom of the doji. So 15.72 I got out at. That was a $690 trade, and I was happy. That was $1,342 for the day, and that was basically it. I was done. I was done for the day, and just watched the markets. And now that I'm looking at this, once this tested this fib level, it came down and broke it again, and then went for a retest here, and then we got a good candle. I could have entered here again and played a retest, and that would have been a nice little trade there as well. And then the rest of the day, there was a little bit of chop. There was opportunities around, but there was some chop throughout the day. And but I was done. $1,000 is the goal. I am up right now about $3,900 in 4 days. Yesterday was an even day, so the system works. Calico's simplistic trading approach. There's actually a lot more going on than it looks like. It's just, I think, keeping it bare. But that was my day, another good day, and we're gonna take it from here next week and see if we can continue the trend. Everyone have a good day.